was just a kid when I first got my hands on Manhunt 2. My mom, she was strict. Horror games were off limits, but my father, he didn't give a fuck. He bought it for me, no hesitation, but I had to be smart. I swapped the cover with Ratchet and Clank so my mom wouldn't find out. I remember the moment I put the disc in, the Rockstar logo appeared, but the audio was wrong. A distorted white noise crackled through the speakers, like something was trying to break through. Then, the menu screen. 2 difficulty options. Option number 1, sane. Option number 2, insane. I didn't fully understand English back then. I thought insane meant my character will be stronger, crazier just like me. After all, I was just a kid. I had no fucking idea what I was about to step into. Let's talk about the violence. If you've never played Manhunt 2, you don't understand. This isn't just a gory game, it's sickening. It forces you to kill up close, no quick headshots, no easy way out, just pure brutality. The game ranks your skill based on how merciless you are. Hasty, a quick kill. Efficient, violent, a little more savage. Gruesome, the worst way imaginable, and trust me, gruesome lives up to its name. A fucking screwdriver execution where you stab an enemy in the eye, twisting it deep into their skull. A machete kill where you don't just slice,
you hack at them like they're fucking meat.
A garrote wire execution where you strangle your target, their body, violently twitching until they go limp. And the worst part, you're being forced to do it. This isn't just survival, this is a test. Because the more you play Manhunt 2, the more you start to realize something is off. The game is hiding secrets, unused dialogue that hints at different versions of the story, hidden files buried in the game's code that suggests a deeper conspiracy. And then there's the project, the mysterious organization, controlling everything. Some people believe the entire game is a hallucination, that Daniel Lamb, the protagonist, isn't just some escape patient. He's a part of an experiment. His memories are manufactured, his actions are controlled, and that's where the real horror sets in. Most people don't realize this, but the version of Manhunt 2 we got, it's censored. But here's the question, what was so bad about this game that it had to be erased? We know that the executions were even more graphic, but some people believe there was something else, something hidden in the banned version. And then there's the connection to MKUltra. Now, if you don't know what MKUltra is, allow Siri to explain to you. Hey Siri, where is Project MKUltra?
I found this on the web.
Read it for me.
This page is not set up for me to read.
Fucking useless as always. Fine. Project MKUltra, undertaken by the US Central Intelligence Agency to develop procedures and could identify drugs that could be used to weaken individuals and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture. They are too close to be a coincidence. A prisoner with wiped memories, a shadowy organization pulling the strings, a man being turned into a killer without realizing it. Sound familiar, huh? So, years passed. The Manhunt 2 never left my mind. I had to go back. I had to play it again. But this time, I wasn't a scared kid. I could buy my own games. I wasn't afraid anymore. Or so I thought. When I replayed Manhunt 2, I realized something. The horror isn't just the gameplay. It's in the implications, the things you don't see, the questions that doesn't have answers. This game doesn't just scare you, it wants to break you. And in a way, maybe that's the real experiment. So, what makes Manhunt 2 such a remarkable game? It's not just the violence, it's the psychological horror, the unanswered questions, the feeling that there's something more, something lurking beneath the surface. Maybe we'll never know the full truth about this game. Maybe that's the point. But one thing is certain, Manhunt 2 isn't just a horror game, trust me. It was a warning, and once you play it, you'll never forget it. 2005, I just got home from school, very exhausted. My birthday is coming though. Last year, my grandfather gave me the greatest gift I could ever ask for. My PlayStation 2, and I mean, that moment, that was the happiest day of my life. At that point, I didn't think I needed anything more. Except for one thing, a game that had been haunting my mind for months now. Resident Evil 4. And then disappointment hit me. I had opened all my gifts. No Resident Evil 4. I didn't expect much. I grew up in a poor family, so I never asked for anything big, but that game, I wanted it more than anything. Still, I kept hope alive because there was one person in my family who didn't care about age restrictions. My dad. When he handed me my gift, I could feel it. 3 PS2 games. My heart was racing. First game, Forza Motorsport. Okay. Second game, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Cool, but not what I wanted. Last game, my last fucking chance. I ripped the wrapping paper apart. Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy. My dad must have seen the disappointment in my face because he said, "Sorry son, Resident Evil 4 was sold out, but I promise I'll get it for you next month." And in a way I was relieved. Deep down I knew my mom would never have let me play it anyway. I finally put Fahrenheit into my PlayStation, and from that moment on, there was no turning back. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. The game doesn't start with an introduction, no tutorial, no setup. Just boom, you are inside a filthy diner bathroom. I froze. My hands were shaking. What the fuck just happened? I didn't even press a button yet. I didn't even know who this guy was. But there, I was holding a fucking knife, and at my feet, some poor bastard twitching on the floor, bleeding out, his face frozen in shock. And here's the part that still fucks with me to this day. The murder wasn't quick, it wasn't some clean kill like in an action movie, no. And the blood, fuck man, it wasn't just a little pool, it spread. It dripped from my hands. It coated the floor, soaking into the cracks of the tiles. And the music, this eerie pulsing noise like something was crawling inside my head. I was just a kid. I wasn't ready for this shit. This game wasn't just about its story, it was about you trying to keep everything from falling apart. You played as 3 different characters: Lucas Kane, Carla Valenti, and Tyler Miles. To be fair, Lucas was the hardest motherfucker to manage. He wasn't just some protagonist. You were literally keeping him alive. Stress meter constantly dropped. If it hit 0, game over. Seen something fucked up? Minus 20%. Not sleeping? Minus 10. Making the wrong choice? Another minus 5. Fuck up many times? That was it. Game over, bitch. Carla was a detective, but she had a severe claustrophobia. Mess up a small vent sequence. Game over, idiot. Tyler had a relationship drama. Depending on your choices, he could quit the force and disappear from the game. That's what made Fahrenheit so unique. You weren't just playing a game, you were living these characters' lives. Also, we have the rabbit holes and conspiracies. The Orange Clan, a cult controlling the world from the shadows. Their goal, find the Indigo Child. The Invincibles, a resistance group fighting to keep the knowledge out of the wrong hands. Ultimate knowledge equal absolute power. And as a kid, I couldn't fucking understand any of it. I never got Resident Evil 4 that birthday, but maybe I got something much worse. And you know what? I still think this game deserves a proper remaster or even a small TV series if it done right. It could be something unforgettable. Maybe it was just a game, maybe it was just a story, but even now, sometimes I still see that diner and I still hear the sound of that knife cutting through flesh, so yeah. You should try this game. Try it. Tell me what do you think.